This is the first challenge of Act 2, and it's actually a very short one, so I decided to record this before I take a break and continue with the rest of the challenges. And I also accidentally unlocked the Easter egg, but I will show you what that's all about. So come with me and let's do some retro recovery. So I accidentally clicked on the last remaining gnomes, and now I have the achievement. Apparently Holy Gnome was the missing one. So it's not the Elder Gnome, which is strange because I was really sure that that one was also part of the list. Maybe you just need enough, but you have the geese at the very bottom of your conversation list. So Grace, Barry, Lucas, James, and you also have the gnomes. So the gnomes that you need to correct is Corpo Gnome. Then we have also MC Gnome, Meathead. That's the one that is like exercising. Holy Gnome, that was the missing one. A Steamy McSteamface. And Thermic Gnomer. And the troll, which looks like a little gremlin from the Gremlins movie. And that's it. That's all the gnomes that are required to get the achievement of Gnome Chatter. Okay, so that's one of the Easter eggs. I really should have tweeted this probably when I got it. And that's where we're going to pick it up. We also have to navigate to a new location, which is the retro computer gaming one, and this one is just very nicely done. And I don't know, it's probably for me old guys, old people who are like, just having some nostalgic memories about these places. This one really has this Radio Shack vibe to it, so I really admire the graphic design of this location. And we have Mark, and later we're also going to have a task, two tasks actually. We're going to have two tasks from Kevin, but we need to talk to Mark. I think this is Mark's challenge here. Retro recovery. Okay, yeah. So we need to recover a treasure in some old classic game. So he talks about a floppy disk image that he has where you have basic code somewhere. Apparently this is a file that we need to recover, which was deleted. And the challenge here is the file system, sort of. So the file system is an old file system, and we can get hints for this retro recovery. Still tools available that can help you find the deleted files. Maybe that might help. You know, one of my favorite games, quick basic game called Star Trek. So this is actually the game file that we need to recover, the quick basic game file. There's another hint for recovery. Miss old school games. Wonder if there's missing on the disk. Remember, kids would accidentally delete thing. Wasn't hard to recover files. So yeah, when you delete a file, it's not really deleted. Like that, the actual data is not deleted in most file systems, or pretty much all the file systems that I'm aware of. We'll just mark that location as free space, and you can carve disk from the 1980s. Remember delivering those computer disk. Okay, these are not really helping much, to be frank. And we got 3 hints altogether for this challenge. Let me just check if that one is actually correct. Yeah, only 3 hints. So this floppy disk image is using FAT12 file system. Not exactly something that you can just easily mount. And under the items, we have now this floppy disk image, and you can just download this IMG file. Now, IMG files are normally should be just compressed data, compressed files, and you can open the archival file. Sorry, I'm just navigating on my file system. I don't want to show everything on my system, but I will do this much. So when you encounter an IMG file, you can try to take a look inside, but we're trying to recover deleted files. So even though this is essentially just a compressed file, you can check the file headers even. It's going to be compressed file looking structure. And that's why you can basically open it with, oh no, this also works. Okay, interesting. I just find a different way of doing the challenge, so that's great. So you can typically open IMG files because they're compressed files with the 7-zip manager, for example, the file manager. But this is not normal like image file. It's not a PK file. If you open just the file in Notepad++, surprisingly, you will see some artifacts on the fact that this is a floppy disk, and you have FAT12 file system here. And if you scroll further down, you do see this one. It's kind of gibberish, but there we go. All I Want for Christmas.bas file. And there's a full basic program code here. So apparently you can just open it with an editor, and just as easily you can read this code. If you want to just recover this part of the file, you can go after this with something more heavyweight. I'm gonna put this one aside because apparently the solution is already there. But probably the best tool that you can have, and the easiest one, and yeah, it's going after something very teeny tiny that you can just, you know, open with the text editor. Probably been like simple Notepad would have been okay here. But I can also use FTK Imager. Now, for the image file, let me just take this one also aside. So sorry. We need to select the image file here, or that was probably too fast. Let me just start over. So we're going to add an evidence item. So FTK Imager is a free forensics tool for imaging disks, mounting disks. And I know some people have some issues with the tool. It has its shortcomings, but the price is right. It's a free tool and works in a lot of cases pretty conveniently. Just dragging this one to the side because I don't want you to see everything on my desktop just yet. And we can mount this floppy image as an evidence file. And under unallocated space, you see two files. One is pretty much the same code apparently that we saw earlier, and the rest is just zeros. So this one here you can actually grab as is, but probably going here to the root is an easier way. So this is still valid, don't get me wrong. Like this is still, I think, the same program here, just not as well formatted. But here we see the unallocated, so deleted files, basically the unallocated space, and one of the deleted files is the program code that we're looking after. And I'll just put this one in full screen. And the hints were not really helping, so I was struggling to find initially what was I supposed to do with this. I was going down the rabbit hole of actually taking this and run the program. I thought that I was supposed to run it. I verified later that it is feasible to run the program. Actually, I'm not going to show it here, but you can use something like DOSBox to run the program, and you need qc.exe, which is QB, sorry, a quick basic exe, which is actually here. So you can run this program if you want to. Actually, I think with probably these programs, but you don't have to do that. You can just look for something that doesn't belong. And I don't know if you can see it. There is base64 here. So you can pick your favorite tool to decode this. And this is going to be your flag for the challenge. Merry Christmas to all, and all to a good night. I can't wait to get some sleep after this one. So going back to the objectives, you can go and no more hints, submit this, and this is the solution of this very nice retro challenge. And we can close down the conversation with Mark. So quick little challenge. The hints are not helping you much, so I understand why. This is 2 snowflakes in difficulty, and I had a fun time. I accidentally, just while showing you the solution, discovered that you can just use a text editor apparently, and it will show basically the flag. So there you go, 2 different ways. You can also mount the image, so there are plenty of ways how you can recover this file and find the base64 encoded string. Okay, let's head on to the next challenge of Act 2 in the next video.